Greetings, Virgos. It is I, Alexander, with your August monthly reading to see what's going on for your zodiac sign. We are going to be doing an Iron Cross spread to see, is there anything to transmute or dissolve, anything to prepare for, or just, getting excited about what's to come. Without further ado, please hit that like button, that subscribe button if you haven't already. And yeah, don't forget to hit the bell notification if you want to be alerted when I go live with absolutely free readings for you guys. Yeah, just thank you for all the love, all the support. I've been loving the comments I've been getting on Facebook and all these comments here of the validations you guys have been getting from these readings. So thank you so much. It really it means a lot to me to hear that, and I'm glad you guys are getting just the validations and the help from these messages, because sometimes I drop the cards, I'm like, oh, that was interesting, and then I get people going like, oh my god, how'd you know? And then I watch this corresponding reading from my lover or whoever else, and it had to do with more information, and so I really appreciate it, guys. So yeah, thank you for that stuff. It goes a long way, seriously. So I'm gonna start shuffling. Let's manifest a good reading for Virgo. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching. Here we go. In accordance with the highest benevolent force in the universe, please help me with aligning these cards for quantum reading for everybody born in the sign of Virgo. Thank you very much. Virgo, August reading. Two more. Namaste. There we go. Come on, Virgo. Give me a good one. Give us a good one. Okay. Good stuff. Completion? Could be. Yeah, okay. All right. Wheel at the bottom of the deck. So if something's going on this month, you want to make sure you don't get that wheel spinning. Our goal is to get that wheel to stop in whatever situation this is. And you know exactly what this situation is because we get the Sword of Truth here. We get the Ace of Swords. The truth shall set you free. But what's over it and what's against it, something that has to do with the family. So something's going on with the family, something's going on with the place of residence, or something's going on, in general with our family, okay? So there's something to heal there, okay? So moving on with that, something karmic. It could be karmically clearing the bloodline. I had some of that coming up yesterday in the free readings on Facebook. So 3, this blending of the masculine and the feminine. This can also be a marriage card. I don't see a bunch of other love cards around it. So I'm gathering that this is some sort of internal work for you to do for that highest level of balance, that highest level of spiritual activation. And where do we do that? Physically going into the mountains, physically going, onto that creek, to the ocean, to that lake. Getting out into nature is the general theme here. Getting out into nature instead of just kind of being distracted with what goes on during the summer. There's something that needs to be done here. There's something that needs, again, some actual spiritual work that needs to be done. It looks like there's a gateway to get this done. everything's looking really great for the general theme of the reading. It looks like there's actually like a thinner veil for the sign of Virgo right now, where Spirit is really assisting us in what's going on until this next full moon, which I'm going to get this video up right away, but it looks like the moon is almost completely full now, so it should be within a few days from now. So just knowing, you know, here's this celebration from the past. So this what I wanted to say was, don't be distracted with all these like summertime parties or whatever's going on, or these get-togethers. I know a lot of these get-togethers aren't happening with the situation in the world right now, but it literally shows this celebration in the past. And, you know, instead of this, like, you know, being with a bunch of people, a little bit more alone time with the Hermit card. And you know in your heart of hearts, you know, because the Truth card, you know that this is the truth as you're hearing this, and you're knowing like, oh man, I've been getting that from Spirit. I've been feeling that. I've been wanting to just kind of maybe go to the beach by myself, or go up into the mountains, or go out into the forest. Nature's very important right now. Number 6, number 7, these are connected. This shows a journey to the water. This card shows a journey and like, I know, a spiritual new beginning. My attention's over here. There's some spiritual work to do here, Virgo, and you are supported by Spirit. So there's spiritual work to do, and now's the time of this thinner veil to get this done. So you don't have to explain to people why you're doing what you're doing. You just got to get it done. You know, other people seeing you, other people looking in, they see your cup flowing over, or they might be seeing some emotional outbursts, but I don't get that with this. I see your cup is flowing over. Something's been completed. You're having like, you know, you're feeling great this time of year, but since everything's completed, it's about this next step. This next step seems to have something to do with clearing the bloodline, clearing your family, you know, clearing something, or something's going on with family. You need to trust that you know the truth, and you do know the truth because you got the sword in the number 1 position. So hopes or fears, this has got to be a hope card, because who would fear meditation? This card represents meditation in nature. This is when Odin went up into the mountains. So once again, we're getting the other card that represents the mountains. We're getting the other card that represents spiritual work or practice, this meditation card. So it basically says, oh, you've been hoping to have time to meditate. You need to make time to meditate. You can't hope for it. You've got to just get out there and do it. And this was part of the message in the Leo reading. I was like, I knew I was supposed to do this yesterday. Then I kind of made my excuse. It's been a long weekend already, and I'm tired, blah, blah, blah. I know how it is. You don't hope to make time to do this. You need to get it done while the veil is thin, okay? And then I see this decision. So these 3 cards kind of have, we got these 2 decisions. Where are you going? What are you doing? Where are you going to go? What are you going to do? You got the Truth card in a diagonal with the Spirit guide, with the higher self, with the spiritual energy. Like I said, Spirit is assisting you with this. And it goes from where do I go? What do I do? In the cosmic position, just knowing that you're going to make the right decision, because that's what this card is, the cosmic card. So you got this card 2, you got this card 3. Both of these representing decisions. This one representing, here's the physical reality, here's the timeline now, where am I going in the future? This one showing the future timeline, and that Spirit has helped the Virgos out there make the right decision, trusting yourself to make the right decision because you have this Sword of Truth card in the number 1 position. I know a lot of you are feeling what I'm saying right now. So looking ahead into the future. We've got the Moon card, okay? So we're seeing whatever it had to be completed, like I said, by this next full moon, what you're working on, this clearing of the bloodline, this clearing of the karma, whatever it is, you basically being your own counselor to get to this epic state of this just divine feminine, whether you're a masculine watching this or a feminine, this is that, like where that, all that intuition, where all those epic, you know, skill sets and magical states of being that we talk of, those all come from this right side of the brain. So this is that feminine side of the brain. So whether you're a guy or a gal watching this, this is epic good things to come. Something from this next full moon is completed for the sign of Virgo. You doing this kind of inner counseling, knowing that you're doing this for your whole family, for your whole bloodline, and this epic motherly state that lies ahead for you guys. You know, regardless of what sex you are in this lifetime, that's not what really matters. What matters is something is completing. There is a thin veil for you guys to get this work done, so don't make excuses. Do the meditation, get out into nature, take that alone time. Don't ask for it, you take it. You just need to tell people, hey, I'm doing this. Like when you go to somebody, like whether it's your lover, the boss, or whoever, whenever, you need to make the time for alone time, is what this says. You need to make the time to get this done. And if you don't know what you're doing, or you say, oh, I don't know how to meditate, I don't know this or that, then you just need to go sit out into nature and say, well, Alexander said I had a thin veil right now. I'm going to go sit out into nature, like he said, and just know that this process will be done. And that's it. This process is going to happen one way or another. You have the ability to transmute a lot of stuff really quickly right now. So excellent message for Virgo. I love this, that, you know, only good can come from doing all this stuff. Only good can happen, not only for you, but for your entire family and everybody around you. So, and it's shown me that the cup is flowing over. When the cup flows over, it flows into the cups of others around us. So just trust in whatever decisions you're making, they're going to be the right ones, and do this work over this next week or so. I don't know how long from now the full moon is, but it's going to be a good one for you Virgos out there. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want. I will see you guys very soon for the romance readings. I love you so much. See ya. Have a great August.